Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today we are playing some ARK Survival Evolved Mobile Edition. Now today we are on the Patreon server, and guys, today I figured we would do another taming video because we need some organic polymer around the base here, and I just happened to have found this level 125 male Pelagornis. Now, Pelagornis are super amazing, mostly for one reason, and that is that you can actually gather a whole lot of organic polymer with those guys if you go up north and kill a lot of baby penguins. Now that is kind of unfortunate. No, he decided to take off at just the wrong moment. It's unfortunate that you have to kill the baby Kairuku for it, but it's not so unfortunate because we get all of the polymer, which is super, super useful, guys. So that has to be a thing. So I'm going to follow this guy around and wait for him to, like, decide to land again. Because the level 125 is actually very, very good. I do have a bunch of fish meat on me. Hopefully he lands soon enough that we can actually get him down and get him taming. He is very green, which I do like. He blends in very well. Please land. I just want to be friends. Alright. Now, they are affected by bolas, which is great. And they're not super they're not super hard to take down. So just like that. They're very, very easy to tame, guys. They're pretty weak. They don't have a whole lot going on here with them in terms of needing like a lot of health or anything like that. I do have some soothing bombs here that I'm going to go ahead and use on this guy. Alright, and we'll just give him all of the fish meat. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, he's going to come out at a good level. But, like, as you can see, he's got 840 health at level 125, which is not very good. His stamina is actually okay for what he is. 896 isn't the worst. The weight's only 197, and then the melee is 160. So, they really can't carry a lot. They're not very fast. They really don't do a whole lot in terms of stats, guys. Their major advantages are that they can land on water and that they can harvest a lot of organic polymers. So that's probably what we're going to do today once we get this guy all tamed up, is we are going to head into the snow biome up to the islands that the Kairuku typically spawn on, and then we are going to go ahead and collect some organic polymer for the base and kind of take this guy for a test run. It'll be kind of fun to actually be able to land on water for once, because I do hate getting kicked off every time I land on the water. It's kind of a pain. There are some aloes over there that I should keep an eye on. Oh, we're getting attacked. Ugh. Okay. Come here. So it will be kind of nice to actually be able to land on water and not have to deal with all of that for once. And thank goodness these guys decided to attack my tap and not my brand new Pelagornis friend here. And we are going to need name suggestions for this, guys. He is a very beautiful green. I actually really like this green. It's kind of an unusual color, kind of a light greenish color. So if you do have name suggestions, please do leave those in the video comments down below. I will be going through those and picking a name for this guy out of all of those. Alright, so even with the soothing bomb, guys, it looks like it's going to take quite a while for this guy to get up. Luckily, I do have all of the narcotics with me. Just tons of them. So I think what I'll do, guys, is go ahead, keep this guy unconscious, and I will bring you guys back when he is up and we are ready to take him out and gather all of the polymer. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes here. Alright guys, we are back, and this Pelagornis is just about to get up finally. Oh, it has been quite some time now. Not the worst thing in the world, but definitely quite a long time. Luckily I didn't actually need that many narcotics to keep him unconscious. There we go. Beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and take these back and give him his little saddle here. And we'll go ahead and give Grim Reaper those narcotics. Now, the thing about the Pelagornis, as I said before, is that they don't have a lot of weight. So we're actually okay right now because I've unloaded a lot of stuff. But I think what I'm actually going to do is go ahead and put a collar on this guy as well, just in case, because currently we are sitting at about 200 weight, which does not hold much at all. And our stamina is 1300, which again is, like, it's okay, but it could definitely be better. So what we're going to do is actually take the collar off of Grim Reaper here, switch it over to this new Pelagornis, and then we're going to drop Grim Reaper back off at one of our bases here before we head over into the snow biome. I think that's going to be the way to do all of this. Alright, so that definitely helped quite a bit, and I am going to level mostly movement speed on this guy because it drives me crazy when flyers are slow, and Pelagornis can be quite slow. Alright, let's go ahead and have Grim here follow me. Now, we are actually pretty close to one of the bases here. There we go. Alright, Grim will be fine following us up this way. Alright, so we do have our main base up here, and we do also have a base in the Redwoods that we are moving to. And as you can see, I also just earlier today tamed up this really high-level male Theri. So Theri breeding is going to be a thing in the future here, guys, alongside breeding with the Tapaharas that I am working on currently. It's a little bit tricky. I'm still trying to get the stats stacked up properly. Oh, no, wait. I have to be on you, don't I? Stop. There we go. Amazing. Can't believe I was actually able to hop on there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave Grim Reaper right here. He should be totally fine with all of these creatures around. And now, one of the things I want to do, guys, is actually take a little bit of time here to craft up a fishing pole. One of these Theris has all of the stuff I need for that. Yes. Because I do have a blueprint for a Mastercraft fishing rod. Now, it's not the best fishing rod you can get, but you should be able to fish from the back of Pelagornis. And so that is going to be one of the things I would like to do today, is to test that out and just kind of see how that goes. It should be relatively easy, and I am going to put back a whole bunch of materials, and probably not that much thatch, just because I really don't want to weigh down this Pelagornis, because we are pretty limited in terms of our actual weight here. Alright, so now we can head off towards the snow biome. The penguins are quite a ways away, which is a little bit unfortunate, so it will take us a little bit of time to get over there, but hopefully not too much. I do want to show off. Oh, there's a Spino under there. That's not good. And some berries. Maybe we won't land here. Because you can land on water with these guys. It's pretty amazing. Now, I'm pretty sure... why can we not... Can we take off? Okay. Apparently that's bugged out, because you can land on water. Now we can't... Oh, that's so strange. Okay. So you land on water, and then you take off. Okay, so the controls for that are still a little bit buggy. It looks like you kind of like have to swipe down to take off from the water. That's a little bit strange, but it's definitely a thing. And we look really silly sitting on top of the Pelagornis like this. Like, there's no way this bird should be able to carry us. It doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense at all. All right. Anyway, so we are headed over to the snow biome. It's definitely going to take some time to get over there, so I will bring you guys back in just a few minutes when we've made it over to the penguins. Okay, guys, so we are back. We are now officially in the snow biome, and so I have a feeling that we are going to be able to find some penguins on these icebergs, because penguins tend to spawn on these icebergs. There's one right there. And so penguins, if you did not already know, drop organic polymer, which is an incredibly useful resource. And these Pelagornis, if you did not know, can gather an incredible amount of organic polymer in a very short amount of time from these guys. Just look at that. We're getting like 20 or 30 organic polymer per penguin, which is pretty good even with our boosted rates. Can you come here? Ugh. The only problem is that they are a little bit slow when they're on the ground. Ugh. Okay, the water land is a very interesting mechanic that's a little difficult to get the hang of. If a swipe up doesn't work, just try swiping down, I guess. Alright, so I do want to go ahead. Oh, yes. All of the penguins. See, now it's a little bit hard to aim, so you do kind of have to land. Luckily, you can attack on the ground. And we do, unfortunately, do a little bit of knockback. I think that would have... I would have preferred not to do knockback with these guys, but it does still work. Whoop. Poor baby penguin. It's a high level, too. Can you just... Ugh. Please? There we go. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. So, that baby penguin gave us like 99 polymer. I saw the message there. So just in killing a few penguins, like, look how much organic polymer we've gotten. And we've only killed like 4 penguins, one of which was a baby, which does give more. So, if you guys are ever needing organic polymer to craft up ghillie or to craft up anything at all that needs polymer, get yourself a Pelagornis, come up to the north and just kill a whole bunch of penguins, guys, because you will get all the polymer you could ever need. Now, I do want to test out the fishing on this guy because you are supposed to be able to fish on these guys, and I do want to give that a try. That's a cool Pelagornis, 45. Ours is way better, and ours is green. So they do spawn up here quite a bit more than they spawn in most other areas of the map. So if you're having trouble finding a Pelagornis, try coming up to the icebergs in this location here. So the very left-hand side of the map up at the top. And you should be able to find those pretty easily. They're usually along coastlines as well, so you can kind of find them anywhere that there's a beach, a little bit uncommonly, and then more commonly up by these icebergs. Alright, so I do know that there is a pretty good place to go fishing here. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't get down there. I don't really want to fish in the snow biome because there are a lot of like sharks and things under the water that can get you, and aloes and things like that on the shore that also want to eat your face, which is not so fun for the rest of us, guys. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting very close now. Hopefully we don't get any render issues from flying around. Sometimes that can happen, and it does cause problems, which is never fun for anyone. Alright, here we go. So this is the little bay that I was thinking of. Now, it can be a little bit hard to see, but usually there's some fish kind of in this area. Oh, there's a trilobite, so that's something. Yeah, it's very, very hard to see under the water. I can kind of... Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's like a ton of fish. Looks like there's eels out there too, which I don't want to mess with. But it does look like there's a lot of fish in this area, so this will be pretty good. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and give all the polymer back to that guy. I'm going to take this fishing rod and equip it, and I'm going to equip Ancient Amber as the bait, guys, because if you did not already know... Whoop, we got a Mega Piranha on us. If you did not already know, you can equip Amber as the bait for your fishing rod. But for some reason, I can't equip my rod. What? Oh, no. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to fish off the back of the Pelagornis, but it looks like you can't right now, guys. Now, I don't know if that's a bug or if that is intentional on the part of the game devs for the mobile game, but you cannot... It looks like you cannot currently use fishing rods on the back of the Pelagornis, which is a little bit sad, honestly. I'm actually really disappointed by that because I love fishing. The minigame is really, really fun, and so I'm a little bit disappointed, I guess, that we can't do that. Actually, let's see here. If we can't do that, maybe what we will do is try to build ourselves a chair and do a little bit of shore fishing. It's not the same, but at least then I will be able to show you guys the kinds of things you can get with fishing, which does include some cool blueprints if you use amber as the bait, which is far better than honey or what else? Honey or leech blood is another good bait, but amber is the best bait on mobile. All right. So I'm going to go find a good fishing spot because this spot is actually terrible to fish from the shore. But there is a river up here that usually is pretty good, and I'll go ahead and make a chair, and then we will go ahead and try a little bit of fishing here. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so we're back. As you can see, there are some fish over there, a few coelacanths. The Pelagornis is kind of sitting up on shore here, and I did go ahead and make this little wooden chair. And so now we are seated, and yes, now we can actually pull out our fishing rod with the amber, which is great. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just cast the line over there if we can. Is it going to work? It looks like fishing is a little bit broken, guys. It's definitely not working. I was tapping quite a bit there. Alright, maybe we'll try setting up a little closer. I'm not sure that will work, but we can hope here. Get some of these bushes out of the way so we can actually see. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and place this here. Pull out our rod. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Alright, and it's got the little amber bait as well, which is great. Looks like we're going to get this little fish. Alright, going through all of the swipes. Nice. Alright, so there is a mini game associated with that, and it does give you all of those different types of loot. So you get you get all of the fish meat, you get prime fish meat, and then you get little bits of resources and things like that as well. Now, it is possible to get blueprints. Oh, I have to re-equip the amber on it, it looks like, every time. There we go. Yes. Okay, so you have to actually equip the amber on it, which is kind of an interesting thing. So it looks like fishing is still a little bit buggy, but overall, not too bad. Alright, now hopefully that fish... Yep, there we go. Okay, and we'll go through this minigame again. Now, it is just a swipe game, which is pretty cool. Alright, so there we got another good set of resources. All of the fish meat, guys. Like, if you were looking for prime meat or prime fish meat or fish meat of any kind, fishing is definitely a good way to get it, and you'll get a few extra resources while you do. Now, unfortunately, none of that is worth the 2 amber I spent on it, so I'm going to go ahead and stop right now. But if you do get the right kind of fish, if you're fishing for mega piranha or saber-tooth salmon, those can give blueprints as well, especially if you have an ascendant rod. So fishing can be worth your time. It just is a matter of luck in some ways. Alright, there we go. So guys, now that we are very weighed down, because as I said, Pelagornis do not have great weight, I think we're going to end off the episode there, guys. So, if you did find yourself enjoying this at any point, please do remember to hit that like button. It seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.